You check your phone again. Nothing. No message, no notification, no sign that anyone was thinking about you today. And even though you tell yourself it doesn't matter, your chest feels strangely heavy, like something is missing. Like your body knows something your mind doesn't. Because loneliness doesn't just feel emotional, it feels physical. A tightness in your stomach, a pressure behind your ribs. That strange, hollow feeling that shows up late at night when the room is too quiet. And here's the part nobody talks about. Why does being alone feel dangerous? Here's the question no one asks. What if loneliness was never meant to feel comfortable? What if your brain treats isolation like an emergency? Because for most of human history, it was. 10,000 years ago, you wake up before sunrise. The air is cold enough to sting your nose. Smoke from last night's fire still hangs faintly in the air. Somewhere beyond the trees, you hear movement, branches cracking, low animal calls. Something alive. You are not alone. You live with maybe 30 other humans. Every face is familiar. Every voice matters. At night, bodies sleep close together for warmth. You hear soft breathing beside you, the crackling fire, the distant chirp of insects beyond the darkness. And that closeness keeps you alive. Because out there, alone, the world is merciless. A twisted ankle with nobody nearby could kill you. One fever, one predator, one hostile tribe. That's all it takes. Ancient humans did not survive because they were stronger than nature. They survived because they stayed together. And if you drifted too far from the tribe, your nervous system reacted immediately, not with sadness, with fear. Because loneliness was not a mood, it was a warning signal. Your brain needed isolation to hurt. Otherwise, you would not fight to return. Imagine sitting beside the fire after an argument. Nobody speaks to you. You notice every glance, every silence, every small shift in body language. Your stomach tightens, not because you're sensitive, because your brain understands something terrifying. If the tribe rejects you, you may not survive the winter. And here's something most people get wrong about ancient human life. We picture a small group, maybe 10 or 15 people huddled in a cave, isolated from the world. But that's not what the evidence shows. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar spent years studying human social networks. What he found was striking. Ancient humans didn't just maintain a group of 30, they maintained a web of up to 150 people across multiple camps, across vast distances. Strangers weren't really strangers, they were your extended safety net, people you could run to, people who would feed you, people who would remember your name. So loneliness wasn't just about who was sitting beside your fire tonight. It was about feeling cut off from that entire web, and your nervous system knew the difference. So your nervous system evolved to treat social pain like physical danger, and strangely, it still does. In 2003, psychologist Naomi Eisenberger conducted a study at UCLA using brain scans during social rejection. Participants played a virtual game where other players suddenly stopped including them. A simple exclusion, nothing physical happened, but the brain activity told a different story. The same regions associated with physical pain became active during rejection. Your brain reacts to isolation almost the same way it reacts to injury. Because to ancient humans, social disconnection was injury. The pain had a purpose. It pushed you back toward people, back toward safety. But now, the world has changed faster than your brain has. Today, you can spend an entire day surrounded by people and still feel alone. You sit in offices beside strangers wearing headphones. You scroll through hundreds of faces without speaking to one. You watch other people laugh together through a glowing screen while lying silently in bed. Your brain sees connection, but your nervous system does not feel it. Because there's another thing popular culture gets completely wrong. We romanticize the solitary human, the lone hunter, the rugged individual who needed no one. But archaeologists have found almost no evidence of humans living alone long-term. Not one. Isolation wasn't strength. It was a death sentence. The lone wolf is a modern story we told ourselves. Ancient humans didn't admire independence. They feared it. Because ancient humans didn't just need visibility. They needed presence, eye contact, touch, shared meals, voices close enough to hear without technology. The human brain was built around tribes, not audiences. And modern life creates a strange illusion. You can now avoid rejection almost completely, ignore calls, leave messages unopened, stay inside, consume endless entertainment alone. But the nervous system still waits for something older, the feeling of belonging, the certainty that someone would notice if you disappeared. That's why loneliness feels heavier at night. The distractions stop. And for a few quiet moments, your ancient brain checks the darkness for signs of the tribe. Sometimes that's why social media feels exhausting. Your brain keeps searching for connection in places designed for attention instead. Little bursts of validation, tiny signals that you exist, that somebody saw you. But ancient humans didn't count followers. They counted fireside faces. And this is the part where most people blame themselves. They think loneliness means weakness, failure, neediness. But your brain is not malfunctioning. It is doing exactly what helped your ancestors survive for thousands of years. Loneliness is not proof that something is wrong with you. It is proof that your nervous system still remembers the world it was built for. A world where survival depended on closeness, where silence from the tribe actually meant danger. You are not failing at modern life. You are succeeding an ancient survival game, inside a world that no longer plays by the same rules. And maybe that's why the feeling never fully disappears. Because somewhere deep inside your nervous system, past the screens, the walls, the notifications, there is still a human being sitting beside a dying fire, listening to the darkness, hoping they are not alone.